Toyota's President Akio Toyoda seems to now have agreed to testify before a U.S. Congress Oversight panel. It's investigating how the world's #1 car maker handled its massive product recalls. Let's get more from our Bloomberg editor at large, Doron Levin, who joins us from the Motor City. And Doron, just a few days ago at this press conference in Tokyo, it looked like Akio Toyoda said that, "No, I'm not going to testify at this congressional hearing." But now, is this an about-face?
Well, he and his advisors know that this is really more theater than information. They want him to come and ask questions, but they answer questions, but they really are not interested in information so much as being able to make him come and appear before a camera. This gives them the opportunity to get in front of a camera before the American public as guardians of public safety, guardians of safe driving, and so forth and so on. And if they send subordinates, if Toyota sends subordinates, then they don't really get the interest from the television cameras. Now they're going to have a lot of interest from the networks and likely to have it when Akio Toyoda shows up.
Yeah, obviously, you know, 80% of it in this case is showing up. I mean, the cameras have been trained on Toyota for weeks and weeks. He was in Davos. He let Jim Lentz in the U.S. sales department do the talking. What was he doing in Davos? Why didn't he go back and start fixing the problem? People don't even know what Inaba looks like. But the fact is, all the troops, all the people are going to be there. The fact that he shows up, sits down, presumably raises his hand and swears on some sort of an oath or something like that, is that going to go a long way toward appeasing the lawmakers and maybe getting them to cooperate rather than looking for more vitriol, Doron?
It's possible that this could help bring this firestorm to a conclusion, but it's going to be a profoundly shocking event for Toyota, I think, internally, to get themselves to a position where they're being really called on the carpet by the American government. Now, the fact is that if you really look in history, there has been tension at times between the U.S. government and Toyota, and particularly if you look back at the voluntary restraint agreements of the 80s, this was a trade battle between Japan and the United States. If you go after that forward to attempts to try to organize Georgetown by the UAW, which were unsuccessful. So the left in the United States is not happy with Toyota because they may be seen as part of the reason why GM and Chrysler failed and had to be refinanced by the government. So there are themes that are sort of running all through this appearance, and a lot of it is symbolic, not really informational, as one would have you think.